On May 17th this year, the Legislative Yuan passed a bill that made Taiwan the first country in Asia to allow same-sex marriage. For any gay couples, this law brought an end to the battle of being in a relationship not recognized by law. For one lesbian couple, it meant no longer having to worry for the fate of their 4 children should one of them pass away. For another couple, it meant being able to make decisions for each other in the event of a medical emergency. Today, in our Sunday special report, we go into the homes of some families with gay parents as they reveal the exhausting daily struggles from which they've been freed at last.
司法院释字第748号解释施行法草案修正通过。
They're just like us. They're the same as heterosexual couples. They are working hard here in Taiwan to make a living. They might be the same as you, going home at night to take care of their significant other, to look after the kids, and to take care of their parents. The only difference is that the sex of the people they love is different from the sex of the people we love. That's it.
We're in Tainan, and this is an ordinary enough household. Every morning, the parents rush to send their children off to school, and they're all just like any other family. The only difference is that in this family, the father is a woman. Chen Fan and Mu-de, who run an American-style restaurant, named their 4 children after desserts. They decided to have a big family because there's strength in numbers. They hope the children will protect one another outside the home.
If you're from a family with gay parents, you need to have siblings for support.
Chen loves children. She and her partner conceived through in vitro fertilization. They use Chen's eggs to conceive their oldest, and they use Mu's to conceive 3 others. Chen carried all 4 children to term. Because of that, only Chen, as the birth mother, is legally recognized as the children's parent. Mu is a stranger to them in the eyes of the law, and if Chen passed away, Mu would not be the first to get custody.
Legally, she wouldn't be at the front of the line for custody. This would have a very negative impact on the children's growth and development because they would be torn from the care they've grown accustomed to. They would be taken from the persons they've grown to depend on.
I love every imperfection. I love how you stole my heart. You won my affection.
75-year-old Ho Hsiang and 57-year-old Wang Tien-ming have been together for 33 years. Theirs is a love that has deepened with time. Now that they're both getting older, health problems are beginning to emerge. In 2014, Wang was rushed to the emergency room for heart arrhythmia.
When he was in the emergency room, the doctor wanted to contact family and I had no legal role. But it turned out all right. They called his second oldest sister.
That their partners can't make medical decisions for them is a bitter pill to swallow for the LGBT community.
The hospital's position is that in the event that his heart has some problem and he needs surgery, it would need the signature of a family member. To him, this is quite cruel. We have been together for so long now, more than 30 years. We are a couple.
Hand in hand, they have always been there for each other. But not all gay couples are fortunate enough to grow old together. On May 24, 2017, the Constitutional Court ruled that it was unconstitutional to prohibit same-sex marriage. Sheng-hsiang and his partner Ta Han couldn't find it in their hearts to celebrate. The day before, Ta Han had been diagnosed with a brain tumor.
On May 23rd, when he was about to head upstairs, he found that he couldn't get up from his wheelchair. He fell to the ground and couldn't get up. After the ultrasound, the doctor told him that it looked like he had a tumor.
Ta Han passed away half a year after his tumor was discovered. When applying for funeral subsidies, Hu tried to obtain the government's recognition as Ta Han's spouse. He met one setback after another.
The Ministry of Labor told me it had to be handled by the Ministry of Justice through an administrative ruling. The Ministry of Justice said the Constitutional Court had already issued its ruling and that now I had to wait for the Legislative Yuan to amend the law. I remember the Bureau of Labor Insurance had said this. On the forms, there is a space for those who will pick up the body. They suggested that I write in my name so that I would be eligible for at least a portion of the subsidy. I felt very insulted. It was extremely humiliating.
On May 17th, the Legislative Yuan finally passed a marriage equality bill, and it came into effect on May 24th. Taiwan became the first nation in Asia to legally recognize same-sex marriage.
The essence of marriage is in the contract. Gay couples need to be able to marry because marriage is what gives everyone a set of rules to follow. That drastically reduces the conflicts between people, and it greatly reduces the risk of children and partners having their hearts broken.
For decades, Taiwan's same-sex couples fought hard for legal recognition of their unions. It's not because they want to destroy the institution of marriage, but because they want to be like everyone else. They want to form families, feel safe, and look after one another to the end of their days.